Alright, y'all, I'm on the road. I'm on the road again. And I'm taking a little scenic route, so why not make a little video? I got 13 miles to get to where I need to go, so yeah. I was planning for my next video, but it'll just be this. And so the last video I made was on healing and why people do not heal. Very briefly went over some things that I feel like are big indicators of why people do not want to do it, or why some people fake it. You know, a lot of this is people faking. You know, as long as they present as nice, y'all will believe it, apparently. And if people say things that y'all don't like, then it's like you condemn it. So it's very weird. It's a weird thing. But what hold on, sorry. But what I wanted to touch on in this video was the amount of grace that it will take, that you will need to provide yourself over the course of this journey. And you will learn how to give more and more and more of it to yourself. Why? Because one, like I said in the last video, when I guess I was first aware of, okay, I'm healing, this is what I have to do, this is what I should be doing, XYZ, this is what I want to change, this is how I want to be coming, this is, you know, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm not letting nobody bully me on these damn roads. You got me fucked up. Excuse me. But sometimes when I feel people headlights behind me, I'm like, oh, let me hurry up. No, I'm not. Not on these back roads, and it just started raining, so it's very slick. But yes, what was I saying? Healing, you get on the journey. A lot of people want to rush through it. You cannot rush yourself through the healing process. One, think about all that you've been through up until your 20s, if you are in your 20s. That's a lot of shit, ain't it? Right. Okay, so you will need to be patient with yourself. You're not going to like what I have to say. What I'm about to say. Which is, sometimes it takes years to focus on one area of your life. It takes years. Because some things you got to wrestle with. Some things you're going to have to sit and sleep and cry for months about. But also, healing is all in how long you take, how you process it. Because I won't say, oh, well, you know, it's hard, it'll take years. It takes years because I believe that we're human. We are human, and even though you can intellectualize something and you can understand it, the heart moves at a different pace. The heart moves at a totally different pace. So while the mind can see, okay, I can see where I messed up, I see where that person messed up, and now I'm ready to move on. The heart is a different ball game. You cannot move with the heart like you do your mind. You cannot do that. Okay? It's not going to help you, because we have a lot of people online in this world intellectualizing their hurt and their pain, and baby, they haven't done shit with it yet. They could tell you everything about whatever, but they have not tended to their heart. So the heart and the soul continues to suffer because you just simply do not want to feel it. And it's hard for a lot of people to do. Not just because feelings are hard, but one society has made it that way. We have made it difficult for each other to mourn and to grieve. We only think of grieving in the process of someone dying. But let me tell you, during your healing process, I have grieved so many versions of myself, it's not funny. I have grieved things that I thought I wanted, experiences, people that I thought I wanted to be with, people who are still alive, good and well. But they're just no longer part of my story. That's a lot. And in this world, everybody rushes you to move past it, to get over it. Well, it is what it is. Me personally, and I think this is why people think I'm tripping a lot of times, baby. I'm gonna feel my feelings. Baby, oh, I'm gonna get them out. Oh, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. Because later on the line, that's why motherfuckers end up at the bar every day. Because they didn't deal with their feelings now. Because you thinking it's wrong for you to deal with your feelings and your emotions. You're not wrong. Fuck whoever says, oh man, you being whatever, you doing this, you doing that. If you can't be honest with your feelings around other people, get the fuck away from those people. It's as simple as that. Get the fuck away from them. You don't need to be around them. Don't sit here and put yourself in a box and belittle yourself because other people around you can't handle it. And I'm telling you that from experience. I did not grow up in a household that was ready to handle my sensitivity. And I learned how to cut it off for a while. But baby, that just made me angry. And I know that a lot of men resonate with that. When you are not given the opportunity to express yourself and what you're feeling, and everyone continuously shuts it down, baby, all you gonna have left is anger. Y'all don't know. Like, I put on a very good, I'm happy. I choose happiness. I choose my joy. I choose it. But bitch, I'm angry. A lot of times I'm angry on the inside. But it's because I just don't feel like what the fuck is the point? And I am in the process of releasing it a little at a time. What the hell was that? A little at a time. Why? Because anger, get this. A lot of the anger comes from unforgiveness. I know y'all don't, I'm not here to push nothing on y'all. But when it comes to scripture got some things for y'all. Okay? And it's so many times that I've read in scripture, God be like, I don't mess with that. It's the reason so many times God mentions unforgiveness and what it will do to your heart, why God don't mess with nobody who can't forgive. Unforgiveness will close your heart up. And you thinking you blocking everybody else from getting in and you're protecting yourself, but really you're locking things that you are meant to have. The things that are designed for you, you're blocking those out too. Trust me, I've walked in unforgiveness for years, mad with people, feeling like, well, shit, you should have done this, you should have did that, you should have did that. And guess what? At the end of the day, once you finally get to talk to these motherfuckers, they over here looking like, well, I didn't mean to do it. And that's all the fuck they got to say. Imagine that. So imagine you carrying around all this hurt and this pain. And really, it's not that you're just a bitch and you're pissed off. It's but you're sad. And no one ever fucking addressed that shit. So now you got to carry around your hurt and your pain and your sadness by yourself. And then when that sadness ferments into anger, now everybody looks at you fucking crazy because they have no idea what the fuck is going on, because they stopped giving a fuck. They did not know how to fucking help you decompress the emotions. Why? Because they didn't have the capacity to. They never even knew how to do that, Bookie. But, so this is where you have to have grace for yourself and grace for others. This shit is hard. That's why I say it's a lot. To be able to move past the anger, baby, I deserve a medal. I deserve a medal. Because when I tell you, I've told people things that like I've held on for like 20 years. And by the time I came out, it was like, well, didn't we tell you that you could? And da-da-da-da-da and other. As long as nobody else is blamed, no one gives a fuck. Trust me. So get used to that now. On your healing journey, you will probably never get the response that you want. When I tell you what, a lot of this healing journey is been one person. On a road back to self-discovery, on a road back to source, and finding my God body, it was one person who helped me ground myself so I didn't feel like I was in spiritual psychosis the whole fucking time. That I'm just tweaking. Like, no, bitch, you got a reason to fucking tweak. But you gonna look fucking crazy in front of some people. And you just gotta rock with that, okay? Hold the fuck up. Is this 13 miles? Did I hit 13 miles? I know it's coming up. Damn, I'm in a bush with it. Okay. So yeah, this is what I mean. I don't even know. Forgot what the initial point was. That, you know, healing is hard and you don't know. Like, you gotta find grace on this journey and this path. And yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry, I really did get lost in that whole, like, damn, niggas were really. And I want to alert people, because it is sad and it is frustrating. This is some of the most frustrating shit you gonna get when you address the people who hurt you and they don't got shit for you. But you gotta understand, they gave you what they could. They gave you what they could, bro. Like, I want y'all to be okay with that. That they gave you what they could. And sometimes you're not going to get what you want. Because when you decided to take the walk into healing, that was your choice alone. That was your choice alone to do that. And they don't have shit for you. So don't look for everyone to keep it real with you. Like, you on